GOAT?
My first dub. Can I have
GOAT?
my moment, please? Can I have my moment, please?
It's time to realize who.
Baby at number 23, Chicago.
So, The Last Dance taught me something. Even though I kind of knew it, but you know, being a historian
Something to see it. It's something
yeah,
different,
yeah.
right?
I like to, as a young person trying to get into this field, it's good to see these things, behind the scenes stuff. But it was a close thing for me because you know, LeBron is.
One said close.
It's not close.
No, but let me be serious.
Clear cut number one.
MJ's the GOAT. Yeah, I said it. MJ's the GOAT.
Bro, not even two.
Juju. This is where we disagree.
Okay.
No. Let him finish our top five.
So MJ is the GOAT. I'll concede that.
Uh-huh.
That's cool. LeBron is second best all time.
Let him finish.
LeBron James is second best all time though. Okay. Right. At number 3 we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I have to stop you right there.
Why is LeBron over Kareem?
No, please. Can I talk first, Reggie? One second, because now it's time to break out the trophy cases and what does LeBron James have more of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Literally not one thing. I'm looking right here.
And let's really talk accolades. How many regular season MVPs? 4. How many does Kareem have?
6.
Yeah, that's like tied in sports history.
How many chips?
6.
How many for LeBron?
3.
Okay.
Who's number 1 in points?
All time. Okay.
Will we get there though?
Who? Will we get where?
Are we, do you believe he'll pass Kareem one day?
If he doesn't get hurt, I do.
Right.
But that's a podcast 3 years down the line. We talking right now.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
How many scoring champs LeBron got?
1.
Kareem got 2. I mean, he's a big man, but 4-time blocks leader, rebounding champ, rookie of the year, and here's the thing, and this is the Basketball Hall of Fame, so this encompasses everything you've done. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest collegiate athlete of all time. This man got 3 chips in a row, 3 Final Four most outstanding players in a row.
Sadly,
3
he didn't
times.
Go to college. He didn't go to college.
That's not our fault.
I feel you, but
3 times National College Player of the Year in a row.
On top of the NBA career.
I hear you.
So obviously he didn't go to college. That's he was great, so he didn't have to. Cool, but then you can't disregard that Kareem did all those things in addition to his NBA career. And this is the Basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA Hall of Fame. So we're encompassing everything you've done.
Okay.
I make a case Kareem could be the GOAT over Jordan. That's a more valid argument than to say that LeBron's over Kareem.
Okay. 1 and 2 is supposed to be.
I think if anything, Jordan gets the edge as being the GOAT because what Jordan did was flashy. He was the guard. It was the wow factor. You'd rather watch Mike jump from the free throw line than Kareem shoot a Scott Hook.
And it's more modern.
But if we talking about it's more modern era. But if we talking about accolades, accomplishments, stats, the real argument is Kareem and MJ, and then LeBron 3. Nothing wrong with being 3.
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with being the 3rd greatest player ever. Bro.
I didn't say there was nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it, bro.
I didn't think there was nothing wrong with it.
Get to 4 and 5.
But 4, we may agree, we may not agree, we may flip flop. 4 and 5. 4 is Magic. 5, it gets kind of tricky for me.
Don't get disrespectful.
Get disrespectful.
Who's number 5? Who is number 5?
Tim Duncan.
Which means you probably got Kobe at 6. Oh my God!
I know that's a lifelong.
Why? How? No, seriously, I want to get this straight. Why is
Tim Duncan sustained winning longer than Kobe Bryant?
How many rings they got? Both of them.
I mean, I hear you, but if we're talking about...
So does consistency not matter? Like in
Tim
terms
Duncan
of,
was consistent.
But that's my point, though. In terms of having that same coach, same system for all those years. Kobe had to endure so many fluctuations and still do what he did. And head-to-head in the playoffs, when it matters, 5-2, Lakers over the Spurs. Tim Duncan, in his last 4 rings, played alongside, at minimum, 2 other Hall of Famers. 2, minimum. First of all, look at them Kobe and Shaq teams. Outside of Kobe and Shaq, they're trash. Seriously, they're bad. Right? Cool. Then Kobe and Powell. Then he had some help with Lamar and them, but no Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan was playing with 2 other Hall of Famers for the majority of his career. Tony Parker and Ginobili.
Oh, okay.
Majority of his career.
I'm
not getting to Kawhi yet.
I wasn't getting to Kawhi.
So who?
I thought you was gonna get to
David?
Yeah.
No, because David was only really
But he didn't
still
win.
David.
But he didn't win until Timmy got there.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you were gonna get to him.
No. But Timmy and David. David was on his way out. The only real time where David was really David was '99, and Timmy was still doing his thing. Got Finals MVP. But 2003, 2005, 2007, 2014, minimum he was with 2 other Hall of Famers at all times.
Okay.
Kobe didn't have that. With any of his chips. It was him and Shaq. Who was the Hall of Fame on that team? I'm asking you a question, brother. Who was the other Hall of Fame on that team?
Yeah, not present. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then we go to when he went to 3 straight finals in 08.
Yes.
Okay. When he knocked off the defending champion Spurs in 5 games. Get him up out of here. I ain't seen Tim Duncan do anything then. Cool. You go up, you lose against Boston, that's fine. Then you get your revenge and you win in 09 and 2010. Who, other than Pau Gasol, who's going to be in the Hall of Fame, who's the other Hall of Fame he was playing with?
I can't give it to you.
Because there's none. And then we go to 2014, he could play with 3 other Hall of Famers because now Kawhi is emerging. But what?
But if we're talking about present Hall of Famers, Kawhi is not a Hall of Famer.
I mean, none of the guys we named are in the Hall of Fame yet, other than David Robinson, but they're going to be in there. We can assume, if we're going to sit and argue Kawhi...
Fish, not Hall of Fame? I'm asking the question.
You're getting desperate, brother.
I'm
Derek
just asking.
Fisher.
I'm asking the question though. Is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? If we're talking about future
Hell
players.
no. Right. It's not even Derek Fisher.
I'm just asking.
Derek Fisher got 1 year in the league, averaging 10 points. Not one.
I'm just asking the question.
You want to know what Derek Fisher accolade is?
What's his accolade?
Like in terms of like individual award, it's teammate of the year. Teammate of the year.
I mean, that teammate hit big shot after big shot for you.
Everybody need a clutch guy on their team. Is Steve Kerr going to the Hall of Fame as a player? Is John Paxson going to the Hall of Fame as a player? Is Robert Horry going to the Hall of Fame and he got 7 rings and hit just as many big shots as Derek Fisher? No. Don't bring up Derek Fisher. Brother, come on, bro.
Okay, he's not.
And then my thing is, they played in the same conference during the same amount of times. And the Spurs Tim Duncan had more help on his team. And Kobe won 5-2 in the playoffs, head to head. And one of those, and if I remember something right, the one that he lost, he was still technically on the team, so it counted. And he wasn't even playing, was 2013 when they swept them in the first round when Dwight was on the team and Kobe wasn't there because of the Achilles. The only time Tim really knocked him off in the playoffs and he was on the court was 2003 in the second round when he was going for the 4-peat. That is it. Every other time Kobe took him off. So how can he be above him on an all-time list? And they're both of them at the same amount of rings. Timmy got 1 more MVP. Kobe got a couple more couple more All-NBA teams. Same amount of All-Stars. And they both tied the defensive side of the ball. They're both tied for the most first-team selections. So when it's that close, you got to look at the matchups head-to-head when they're in the same conference. They seen each other every year, 3-4 times a year. And they seen each other both, and Kobe took care of that. So how is he above him? Tim was more fortunate to have a better team.
I would give that edge.
Only in some years.
I'm only giving the edge to Tim. How many finals MVPs Tim Duncan got?
Timmy got 3. Kobe got 2.
Yeah, it's splitting hairs. Like either way, you can't go wrong with either person. So your 5th is
Kobe got 4 more All-Stars. 4 more All-Stars. He got. Let me see.
That's my 5th.
Oh.
5th. I said that's my 5th. Timmy is 5th and Kobe is 6th.
Now Timmy don't got no. Kobe got 3 more All-Stars than him. He got more first teams. Let's see. I gotta pick out the stats. Cause I knew y'all was gonna say something dumb, son. Cool. And then
I don't think that's dumb. Though.
It's not dumb. It's not dumb.
Tim Duncan has the more individual awards though. He has the selections. Tim Duncan has the awards though, regular season and finals MVP.
All right. So since we're about to go there, right? Since we're about to go there in terms of we all really know why Kobe only has 1 MVP. Let's keep it a stack.
Before you even go to that, I won't never argue that with you. Never. I don't have to argue with you.
We know why he got one MVP.
Yes, sir.
He wanted to be dumb. He wanted to be dumb, and his best years was after he wanted to be dumb, and the media was not about to give him the MVP award. We know why he got one. So I mean, It's a touchy subject, but it is like you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's split hairs. Either way, like you feel me? But Magic is 4 though. That's my click on 4. Magic is 4.
All right. I got Magic 4.
Go ahead with y'all 5.
So then I might as well go. Magic is 4 for you, because I think.
No, Magic is my 4.
Yeah, Magic is 4 for you.
And then I had Kobe 5, and then I had Timmy at 6.
Okay. So I got MJ, clear cut number 1, Kareem, LeBron. My 4 is Bill Russell. I got Bill Russell. 11 championships, 5 MVPs, like old time. When we talking old time in basketball,
I was really fishy about where I'm putting him on.
And then
he's in my top 10, but I'm not gonna lie, he's in my top 10. But I felt like it was more of an obligation to put him in than how I really feel.
Real talking obligation.
Because
I felt like it was more of an obligation to have him higher up because of the accolade. 11 championships, 5.
But he
five,
got.
So here's the thing. Well, that 11 is cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you got a ring for your big toe, bro, you different.
How many years? And how many years did he play though?
He played like, I don't know, 13, 14 years. But the point was, at the
He
time he was playing.
Team.
That's another thing. At the time he was playing though,
Like
there was 8 teams in the league.
But he wasn't the
Total.
best at his position though.
To play for 12 years and have 5 MVPs is insane.
He wasn't the best at his position.
Like literally,
To not be the best. Go ahead.
but literally though, there was 8 total teams. So the level of competition wasn't extraordinary.
Yeah.
That's one.
Facing the same people every year.
The same exact people. Cool. And when you also are on the one team that has 3 other Hall of Famers with you, it's not fair. You can't be. All right, so it's cool for him to be.
But that's like taking away from Kareem. Kareem has never not played with the Hall of Fame point guard when he won.
Okay, but
And then on that LA
3
team,
other Hall of Famers. 3 though, and when Kareem was playing, the league was expanding, so there was more competition. You playing the same 7 other teams, and your team is clearly stacked. You gotta win. And you wasn't even the best at your position, as Sway said. Wilt Chamberlain used to bake him religiously.
But Will ain't have the squad.
Religiously though.
Will ain't have the squad.
He didn't have the squad.
But
really.
Will has all the numbers.
Will got jumped. But when they faced each other head to head, Will baked him, bro.
11 and 5 MVPs. 11 and 5 out of 12 years.
Point guard and his.
He wasn't even the best player in his era, bro. My boy Will averaged 50 and 25 per season. Did you hear that? I mean, 100 points is cool, but
50 and 20 is a lot.
50 and 25. I want y'all to really think about that.
We'll never see that ever in
bro.
our lives.
Yo, we're never gonna see somebody win 11 championships.
Not only did he,
we're never gonna see that. Now we're gonna talk about 50. We could see somebody. We watch guys get.
No one's averaging 50.
Somebody can average 30.
No one's averaging 50.
Nobody's getting.
No one's averaging 50.
Nobody's getting averaging
20.
No one's averaging 50.
Nobody's averaging. We seen Andre Drummond do it. He just didn't keep it up for a stretch. He averaged
25 boards.
22. It was 22.
Okay, but he ain't averaged 25.
That's
Will
crazy.
played all 82 games.
Nobody is close to 11 rings. Like the ghost that we just.
Nobody's close to averaging 50 points per game. 50. Give him Bob Cousy, John Havlicek, he would have 11 rings too.
That's crazy.
And you put Bill Russell on Philly, he would have been doing what he's doing and have 2 rings like Will. It's circumstance. He's not a better player.
I gotta look at those Will teams. I gotta look at those Will teams.
They were trash.
Yeah, I know
They were trash. They were really bad.
Even in
really
LA?
bad.
Even in LA?
No, that's when he started to finally win.
Okay.
And he was older at that point, and that's when he
How
finally.
many years he had in LA?
About 4.
4 years. Okay.
And he got 2 rings.
Okay.
With Jerry West.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was 3. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's 50% in LA. Okay.
And that was an older Will, not 22-year-old Will jumping over everybody.
Okay. And at the 5 spot, you know, I got Tim Duncan. We just argued it. I got Tim Duncan.
Crazy. Rest in peace to the God.
So we went this way. So I'm going to start.
Let's go with that 6 through 10.
6 through 10. 6 is Kobe. Like I'm not gonna like disrespect the mom, but he's after Tim Duncan. I gave it the split his.
Oh, so you were. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna disrespect him to like have him too low. So
Nah, some people really put that boy like 10th though.
Oh, 6.
Nah, like if you look back, like I even look
Kobe?
back at some.
Oh, I mean, what was it? Earlier this year, or last year before he unfortunately passed away, Bleacher Report had him at 12.
Yeah.
They had David Robinson ahead of him. In what
Blasphemy.
world?
Unbelievable.
In what world?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kobe. And I got Magic at 7. Magic at 7, yeah. I got Magic at 7. Then I got Larry after Magic.
Wait, who's your... Oh, you said Bill Russell. Magic Johnson is 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that low,
The
bro.
best point guard of all time is 7.
I wouldn't go that low.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. That's super disrespectful.
It was a hard time.
That's Mount Rushmore right there.
It was a hard time for me. It was a hard time for me. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Just had to finish.
Hey, keep going.
What was I? 7?
Yeah.
Is that 7?
So now you got 8, 9, 10.
8. Larry. No, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, you said 7 was Magic, so 8 Larry.
Yeah, 8 Larry. 9. I might have to go with Steph, and then 10 I got Shaq. I got Shaq at 10.
It's funny, son. I wanted. Oh man, I wanted. You know, it's funny, man. I wanted Steph as my number 10, but I feel like
I wasn't Shaq.
I'm gonna go Steph because that he's different. Like he's different. Unanimous MVPs. Unanimous MVP. Multiple MVPs. 30, 50, 40, 90 club on a 73 and 9.
Repeat 7 through 10 again. My fault.
7 through 10.
Yeah.
you got Magic at 7.
Yeah, 7.
That's what fucked me up.
8.
Oh, yeah, he lost me with that one too. But
Yeah. Go ahead.
8 Larry.
Oh, okay.
9 Steph. 10 Shaq.
it's funny, man. I mean,
So who was your? Oh, okay. Nah,
yeah, Bill Russell 4. So
Okay,
what I got going on 6 through 10, I had Tim Duncan at 6. I had Wilt Chamberlain at 7. I had Bill Russell at 8. I had Shaq at 9. I wanted Steph at 10. Because I love Steph. I wanted Steph at 10. What he's done for the game is different. But I need him to give me at least one Finals MVP before I could put him at 10. So at 10, I got Larry. And I don't even really like Larry, but I got 10.
We kind of, because Larry for me, we kind of similar on that.
Larry,
I couldn't
It's
not
like-
have Larry, but like at the
I
same
didn't
time,
want Larry. I felt it was almost an obligation to put Larry in the top 10 because
he's
he's
a
like
bad man.
he's like universally recognized as a top 10 player. But let me ask you a question: If Larry was black, would he be like as revered as he is, bro?
No, if we're gonna be honest, no,
But literally, they called him the Great White Hope, bro.
because
They pitted him up against Magic as the Great White Hope.
In
Like
them times, he was that dude.
he is that dude. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not just wrong. Obviously, he's number 10,
Yeah,
3-time
yeah,
champ.
yeah,
2-time
these-
he
these are
got
slights.
it.
Yeah,
He got it. But I don't know.
I don't know.
From
That's what I was flip flopping too.
From watching them play in the 80s, man, it's like Larry cool, but there's some cats in today's NBA that's different. Like I'm keeping stack. He needs to do some stuff in Brooklyn, but Kevin Durant frying Larry.
My boy.
KD's frying Larry, bro.
But
Yeah, if Larry played in today's NBA, though, his numbers would be crazy.
I had a discussion with a friend, and he was like,
he looked like a Luka.
quick thing though,
Look at Luka.
Luka.
No, I don't think he would look like. Luka. I think he's like.
Actually, the playmaking is kind of the same.
He would look like Luka.
Yeah, low-key.
29.99. That's Luka.
I don't know about. Actually,
I think he'd be like 27,
Yeah.
5 and 5.
the boards will still be there.
So you think he'd be doing
The
worse
assist-
than Luka?
The assist is what it is
Because-
though, but he can still get it. It's just will the other people make the shots? Is what I'm trying to say. Because the playmaking is easy. It's just will the jump shots fall?
If
I don't
Larry, if
dispute
Larry
it, though.
Bird played in today's NBA, he would look like Luka Doncic.
Okay. I can't disagree. The jump shot is better in terms of Larry. So that's what I'm looking at. But yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So word. So you already heard about 1 through 5. 6, Kobe, of course, yes. I have Wilt. If I was gonna, I wanted to go the big man route. I didn't want to focus too much on the wings, but I felt Wilt was there because he's all over the record books, and he beat Bill. And if I'm gonna put Bill in this list, I have to put Wilt before Bill, in my opinion.
Yes,
So
agreed.
7 is Wilt, 8 is Bill, 9 it kind of gets a little tricky for me. I'm gonna go Shaq, and then Larry.
We
Yeah.
essentially the same.
Yeah, essentially the same. I wanted to put Steph because of how he changed the game,
So did I.
but
I need that Finals
It's
MVP.
tough though. I need. He doesn't have all of the individual accomplishments like everybody else, like the Finals MVP that we're looking at. So that's the kind of the big thing for me. Everything else is almost.
I can respect
He breaks his own 3-point
I can
record.
respect that.
But
So
I think-
that unanimous is crazy.
Yeah,
It
the
is
unanimous
crazy.
is crazy, but there's a lot of other people that also could have got unanimous.
But I
It's
think-
not
I think
about
it's
what
also-
could've, it's about the awards you have.
I think it's
True.
also though like he not done yet though.
Exactly, and
That boy 31 like
Yeah.
and his style of play.
It'll transcend to when he gets older.
Age is not going to be as detrimental to him as say like a Westbrook. Like, so he has some time to build on his resume, and then 3-4 years down the line, we could talk about moving him up. But as of now, I got him where he is. I really, but that's a good question. Then, who playing today realistically do you think could crack the top 10 when they finish all said and done? Off the dome,
Giannis.
I got KD.
Giannis?
Giannis.
Why not? I think
Giannis
Giannis.
was a-
If Giannis,
There's question marks in his game. That's why I question it.
It's not question marks.
He's 24.
It's not question
That's
marks.
why
He's 25, I should say.
That's why I'm not really opposed to it. I'm just waiting on the growth. But I
It's-
hear you on the future.
Look at before he's grown, his numbers are
Historic.
catastrophic.
39 and a half, 14.
But I'm with
And,
you on the
and
KD.
by the end of this year, at 25 years old, he's going to have 2 MVPs.
And-
2 at 25.
Okay.
and a
Like-
most improved.
I feel like
okay.
KD, Giannis, Steph obviously could crack that top 10. He got to play more games, but if he become that first player to do what he might do,
Kawhi.
Kawhi could.
Yeah,
He could.
he's a sleepy.
He could.
He's a sleepy
He could.
automatic Hall of Famer.
Kawhi
If
could.
he got his,
Oh no, he's automatic now.
Automatic now.
Kawhi dies today, he's Hall of Fame first ballot.
Yeah,
Today.
definitely.
Bro,
Okay.
that man got 2 Finals MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Years back to back.
Okay.
Not today, he's Hall of Fame. So I don't think Hall of Fame's even.
Yeah.
I wasn't
like,
thinking about it in that aspect. I was
Hall of
just,
Fame. I'm not even thinking
like,
about is
okay.
he a Hall of Famer. It's a
Yeah.
matter of can he crack that top 10.
Mhm.
If he has more work to do, but it's not out the realm of possibilities. For
What
him.
about Harden if he gets the rings? Because he has the numbers.
He gotta get the rings though. Like
Yeah, with him-
the guys we named, with the exception of Giannis, who's like 5 years younger than him, all have some rings though.
Mhm.
He don't got jack.
You gotta get some
No,
hardware,
you
man.
gotta get some hardware.
Gotta get some hardware.
Got
No,
to.
yeah, nobody made our list that doesn't have multiple. And then
Mhm.
we're not
With the
talking.
exception of Giannis, who's way younger than
Yeah,
Harden.
yeah. We're not talking.
But everybody else we've been talking about.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Multiple rings.
We're talking
Not one.
three and up.
2,
Yeah, 3 and
not
up.
2 and up. KD got 2.
Yeah, but KD gotta win another ring in Brooklyn though. Like
To
they
be in that top 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, facts,
the,
facts,
the
facts.
top 10 is 3 to 4 rings mandatory minimum. Like you have to have 3 to 4.
Honestly, thinking about this, in everybody's top 10 that we named, the only person that don't have 3 is Will. Minimum. Everybody else, the other 9, have 3+ rings.
Yeah, factuals.
And Will
Facts.
gets it because Will
The
was
numbers.
a demon.
Yeah, and he's still, yeah.
Yeah. So KD either gotta average 40 a game for
You
the rest
gotta
of
have
his
3
career,
plus.
or get another one, get some MVPs, do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Copy. So, gentlemen, I really appreciate y'all being here.
Have you had
This
that?
was
Of
fun,
course,
boy.
y'all
About
had
time.
some numbers,
Fun.
y'all
This
had
was
the eye
fun,
test.
man.
This discussion was long overdue,
Yes,
and
sir.
I appreciate y'all coming out. Next time, hopefully y'all tune in next video next week. Maybe we'll have another heated discussion for you. See y'all next time. So
You
we're
won't be
going
as good as
live.
this, though, you're.
Yeah,
Project
I-
Tiffany in the building.